Okay, so let's dive right into the trees, and we're going to look at the first section, the A section, which kind of uses whole groups of chords, kind of chord melody pinching, and some of the backbeat type thing we looked at. So this first chord we're going to start off with here is like a B minor seventh, the top 4 strings. So we're going to pinch that chord, and then the pinky is going to jump up to the first string 7th fret. So, and then a click. Okay, now this is kind of like an E minor 9th, and I'm sliding into it with the pinky. So I'm pinching the B, G, D string and the thumb on the low E. And then that melody note comes back down to the 5th fret B string. So those 2 parts again. So there's kind of a click after each one of those chord forms. Okay, now we have this form here. I basically got the index finger on the 4th string 3rd fret and the ring finger there on the G string 4th fret, but I've got the A string in the bass. It's kind of a dissonant chord. Okay, and in a lot of the tunes that I work on, I use my ear to find what I like. So this one is dissonant, but it just seems to be what I like there. And then I'm doing a hammer on with the middle finger on the B string 3rd fret. And then I'm going to get this F sharp 7 with the sharp 5, but this I'm using my thumb over the top. And the reason I'm doing that, it gives me the ability to pull off this note back here. If I just had a bar chord, I couldn't really get that sound. So I'm going to actually pull off with my index finger on the 1st string 1st fret. Okay, and meanwhile I've got the chord down here that I want. So you're gonna have to get used to wrapping your thumb over the top like that for this. So let's look at that same section again. So I do the pull off, thumb, then the chord. Okay, and my right hand really moves back and forth between what set of string it's on. So you want to pay attention to that as you get practicing it, seeing what fingers you want to use and what's comfortable, and just know that they don't have to stay on the same set of strings the whole time through. Alright, let me try that again. And there I kind of did a brush with the fingernails instead of just a click, because I actually want to hit this note. Okay, then it repeats again. And this time I'm going to this C sharp diminish. And I just play it right on the beat and let it hang, but at the very end I'm sliding up the neck with it. So let me show you what that sounds like in play. Okay, so I'm sliding into the chord, and then as that measure's ending, I'm just sliding up. There's nowhere that I'm really ending. I just like that effect of all the notes, and then I'm leading right back into the melody there. Now we're going to do the half step slide approach with this E diminished chord. Okay, and I'm doing again the double stops, 2 notes at a time, sliding down and back up. Okay, again. Alright. Now, any section that you see me doing those slides like that, you can, if you want, go ascending, descending, or even a combination of both sounds cool sometimes. Alright, and you should be able to fit any one of those combinations in for the right amount of time there. Then we're going to head up to the bridge of the song. The B section is going to use the banjo rolls, okay, and some different inversions on the top 4 strings. Starting with the B minor 7, So for all these chords in this section, I'm going to be using a forwards banjo roll. And I'm doing thumb, 1, 2 on the G, the D, G, and B string, and then moving up a set and doing the same roll. Thumb, 1, 2. So it's this type of pattern. Okay, then I'm going to go to a C sharp diminished here. Alright, to a G major 7th, to this F sharp 7. Then it's going to repeat that same progression, but just a little bit different chord forms here. So what I did there is I had this diminished, and this is a nice trick you can use with any diminished chord, whether it's this form or any form on any set of strings. You can find the same chord every 3 frets. So I'll show you what I mean. I went from here, I went down 3, 1, 2, 3, and it's actually the same chord, just a different version. I could have kept going down or up. So I do that with diminished chords. Right here's an example, and you'll see another one coming up. So here we are. Then to a G major 7th, and then F sharp 7. So there I might pinch it, maybe to give a little bit of emphasis that I'm heading back to the B section, or the A section, excuse me. Or I could keep it steady with the banjo roll there if I wanted to. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is head back to the A section. So there I'm just playing again a diminished. Okay, and I'm moving it down 3 frets again. You can see that same rule. Now I'm going to jump down to a little bit of a variation on the melody. This is like a couple different names I could call this, but this is like an D major chord really. And then to a B minor 7. And then there's that move again where I'm pulling off the high E string on the 1st fret with the index. So I'm doing a little roll there to a G major 7, to the F sharp 7, the sharp 5 note. So let's do that little variation again. Okay, and once again even slower. Back to the melody. Now here, again, choose to just play a diminish and move it around. Or I could do that slide idea. And then I'm going to move to the B minor down here. So I'm still doing the same banjo roll with the right hand, but I'm on this different set of strings, okay? And then this diminished. Alright, same set of strings. And now to an E minor 9th. Right, and there I'm kind of splitting up the fingers a little bit. And then to this F sharp 7th again with the sharp 5 we've seen. Let me try that again. Alright, now we're going to move up here to the B minor. And I add a little slide down there from the 10th fret to the 9th fret at the end of the B minor chord. So alright, that's my last chord. That's going to lead me into this diminished. And then I'm going to move the diminished up 3 frets. So let's do that again from here. So you can hear when I move it, I kind of let those notes sustain. Get a nice slide effect there. Then we're going to play an E minor 7th, and maybe the index finger there or the ring finger can get it. Then an F sharp 7th. Just using the banjo rolls all the way through all that. Now we're back to the melody. And again, anytime you see one of these diminished, you've got all kinds of options, right? You can keep it there, move it down, move it up. You could do the slide idea. Alright, in any one of those positions. So you got some flexibility what you can do there. Now the last time through the melody, to end it, we're going to play the first lick. Now I'm going to come here to this diminished type chord there with the C sharp in the bass, and then end on a B minor or B minor 7th.